Hello student, this is the last lecture from your unit second, okay, which is belongs to me. Now, oxides of carbon. Oxides of carbon. You know the oxides of carbon. One is carbon monoxide and other is carbon dioxide. So out of which we are going to focus specially over here on the carbon monoxide, because carbon monoxide is highly poisonous. Highly poisonous. It is colorless, odorless, okay, and it causes the air pollution, okay. So it also creates the problem in oxygen carrying capacity of the hemoglobin, okay. So how that affects and what things happen over there, so that we are going to study over here. So what are the basically sources by which carbon monoxide is released? See, automobile exhaust, then several other sources like chloroalkali plants, means industries in which the industry over where the work on the chloroalkali is going on. Then iron and steel industry, then incineration of solid waste, okay, means heating of solid waste. Incineration means then exhaust from the solid waste, okay, petrochemical refineries, then external combustion is there, okay. So carbon monoxide is formed by incomplete decomposition of कार्बनासियस फुल, ज्याच्यामध्ये कार्बन कंटेंट जास्त आहे फ्युएल मध्ये, ओके. तर त्यांचं कंबशन जर केलं त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं त्या ठिकाणी, आणि ते जर इनकम्प्लीट राहिलं तर ते त्या ठिकाणी कार्बन मोनॉक्साईड फार मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये त्या ठिकाणी लिबरेट होतो. इंटरनल कंबशन इंजिन बोथ ऑटो and diesel engine causes the liberation of carbon monoxide to a large extent. Then oceans, growth and decomposition of plant containing chlorophyll, the reaction of hydroxy radicals with the methane formed by decomposition of living matter. So all these are the things which are responsible for the liberation of carbon monoxide. Few more are there, okay. So our respiratory, from our respiration, you know, when we exhale air, that CO2 comes out as a gas, so that also increases the CO2 level, okay. So later on that CO2 again get converted to the, see, we will see the reaction on the next slide. So we'll finish this first. So burning of fossil fuel for energy, then decomposition of limestone during the manufacture of cement, okay. During volcanic eruption it is released. Then deforestation has also increased the level of carbon monoxide, okay. Then see, carbon dioxide, okay. So these are the factors which releases the carbon monoxide, okay. And here below these are the things which releases the carbon dioxide. So increasing the amount of CO2 in the air mainly responsible for the global warming, okay. So we'll see what is a global warming, okay, and that is greenhouse effect. You have already studied that, but again we are going to see here. So higher concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increases the greenhouse effect. Which effect? Greenhouse effect. What happens actually over there? So due to increase in greenhouse effect, temperature of the earth is continuously increasing. What happens when the light coming from the sun that comes to the earth's surface, okay, and that light passes easily from atmosphere to the earth's surface, but that heat energy is not going out of the atmosphere, and that is get trapped around the earth due to the carbon dioxide gas, and that trapping is called as a greenhouse effect, okay. Due to which different things are happening on the earth. We know that nowadays frequently we are facing the problem of flooding and all, okay. So what are the things possible due to the greenhouse effect? See here, substantial decrease in precipitation and soil moisture content in the most developed agricultural region of the world. Developed agricultural region of the world, okay. So what is decrease? Substantial decrease in precipitation and soil moisture content, okay. These things are substantially decreased due to the carbon dioxide concentration. Then second is there will be gradual decrease in ocean salinity. see what effects are going on here due to the CO2, means what? Greenhouse effect. Due to the greenhouse effect. What is greenhouse effect? Just consider that the temperature of Earth is continuously rising day by day, and that effect is a greenhouse effect. And that temperature rise in temperature is because of the carbon dioxide are surrounding to us, okay, and that is present in the atmosphere. Then there would be the melting of continental and mountain glacier, and consequences is there is a continuous flooding situation we are observing at the most places of the planet Earth. Okay, in many countries every year a flooding situation occurs, due to which most of the human beings and the other living organisms are continuously suffering. Okay, so that is also the effect of global warming. Okay, now see what reaction happens. What reaction happens? See, in any combustion process, carbonaceous fuel, म्हणजे ज्याच्यामध्ये कार्बन कंटेंट आहे असं, कार्बन is initially oxidized to carbon monoxide. Most of these reactions have large activation energy. These reactions have large activation energy. Due to insufficient supply of the molecular oxygen during the combustion, carbon monoxide is the main product of combustion. जास्त ऑक्सिजन सप्लाय झाला तर तो कार्बन डायऑक्साइड होईल, पण कमी ऑक्सिजन सप्लाय झाल्यामुळे तो काय होतो? कार्बन मोनॉक्साइड होतो. However, if the gases remain hot and oxygen is available, then CO2 further converts to the CO2. CO then further converts to the CO2. Okay, see, carbon react with the oxygen to form carbon monoxide. Again, carbon monoxide react with the oxygen gas to form carbon dioxide. Now, this carbon dioxide undergoes thermal decomposition at high temperature, and it gives a carbon monoxide. Okay, so the removal of carbon monoxide at lower altitude is shown by the following reaction. Lower altitude वरती त्याचं जे रिमूव्हल आहे कार्बन मोनॉक्साइडचं कसं होतं? See, carbon monoxide reacts with the OH radical, hydroxy radical. It forms a CO2 gas and H radical. Okay, again carbon monoxide is formed by oxidation of methane. How that is formed? See, this OH radical reacts with the methane. It forms a CH3 radical and water molecule. Now that CH3 radical again react with the OH radical, and there is a formation of CH2 radical and H2O molecule. Again that CH2 radical react with OH radical to form CH radical and water molecule. Okay, so what happens? Every time one hydrogen is shifting from this compound to OH radical. Here is again same. One hydrogen is shifting from here to here. Here is again same. Okay, and formation of water is taking place. Here, see what happens now. Here this hydrogen and this hydrogen get combined to form hydrogen gas, and carbon and oxygen combine to form carbon monoxide. Okay, so chlorophyll decomposes to yield carbon monoxide and other compounds. Okay, so soil microorganisms are also capable of removing large amount of carbon monoxide from the atmosphere. So it is very important to maintain the organisms, microorganisms in the soil without disturbing them by any other activities. Okay, that is also very important. Now see how we can control it. How we can control the concentration of carbon monoxide. So by changing the fuel or the energy source, okay, like natural gas produces less carbon monoxide after combustion compared to the other petrol and diesel engines. Okay, so nuclear energy also very helpful to reduce the concentration of carbon monoxide. Again, by properly adjusting certain parameters which affect the rate of emission of carbon monoxide in combustion process, okay, we can control the formation of carbon monoxide. So supply of adequate air is helpful to generate the or to convert the carbon monoxide into carbon dioxide. Okay, enough air जर दिली तो एकच ऑक्सिजन ऐवजी तिथे काय होतात? दोन ऑक्सिजन होतात, कारण इनफ एअर त्या ठिकाणी आपण सप्लाय करतो. किंवा लॉंगर ड्युरेशन सर्क्युलेशन ऑफ द फ्युएल गॅस इन द कंबशन चेंबर and proper mixing also promotes the combustion that helps to decrease the formation of carbon monoxide. Okay, because more combustion in presence of oxygen gives a carbon dioxide. Then diesel and petrol car can be replaced by the solar power car. Okay, then from diesel driven buses, auto rickshaws to CNG driven व्हेकल. म्हणजे ह्या ऑटो रिक्षाज आणि बसेस वगैरे जे आहे किंवा बाकीच्या गोष्टी आहेत व्हेकल्स जे वापरतो आपण ते कसं स्विच करायचे, सीएनजी वरती स्विच करायचे आहे. जे की नाउडेज तुम्ही मुंबईमध्ये जर गेलात किंवा बाकी ठिकाणी गेलात मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटीमध्ये तर तुम्ही त्या ठिकाणी बघा की त्या ठिकाणी त्या ऑटो रिक्षाज किंवा ज्या बसेस वगैरे ज्या आहेत त्या सीएनजी गॅसवरती काम करतात. आता याचे हेल्थ हजार्ड काय आहे बघा. It produces very toxic effect on human body. How? Because that carbon monoxide is very reactive with the hemoglobin, so that replaces the oxygen and takes the position of oxygen in the hemoglobin. Okay, and due to which what happened, there is a scarcity or deficiency of oxygen in the body. Okay, so what happens, if the carbon monoxide concentration increases in the body, in that case our body is not able to get the oxygen from the surrounding, and due to over concentration of carbon monoxide that causes the amnesia, means oxygen starvation. Okay, if 0.4 ppm concentration of carbon monoxide is there in the blood, so it causes a psychological stress, breathlessness, okay, during exertion, and headache, muscular weakness, nauseatic feeling, dizziness. Okay, and between 0.4 to 7 ppm, 0.7 ppm, slurring of speech is there, tendency to collapse पडू शकतो माणूस है ना, किंवा मग कोमा मध्ये सुद्धा त्या ठिकाणी माणूस जाण्याचे चान्सेस असतात. आणि जर आणि कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वाढलं त्या कार्बन मोनॉक्साईडचं बॉडीमध्ये तर काय होतं, दॅट इज अप टू 0.8 ppm, दॅट कॉजेस इन्स्टंट डेथ ऑफ ह्युमन बीइंग. Okay, so see, if this concentration comes in the body for the carbon monoxide, so there will be the death of any person. So in most of the cases, the people who are constantly smoking, in their body the concentration of carbon monoxide is more, remains more, and due to which they always feel the deficiency of oxygen, and that later on causes the, or that affects the heart. Okay, and that causes the heart diseases, that causes the heart diseases. This is how these are the health hazard for the increasing concentration of the carbon monoxide in the body. So again, these are the things by which we can control the formation of carbon monoxide, okay, in the atmosphere. Okay, and these are the reaction by which there is a formation of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. So global warming due to the carbon dioxide, how it occurs, है ना, हीट अर्थच्या आजूबाजूला जर टेम्परेचर जर वाढलं तर ते बाहेर जात नाहीये या कार्बन डायऑक्साइड गॅसमुळे, आणि तो कार्बन डायऑक्साइड त्याला बाहेर जाऊ पण देत नाही, म्हणून हीट सर्व ट्रॅप होते मध्ये, है ना. अशा पद्धतीने ते त्या ठिकाणी काय होतंय, ग्लोबल वॉर्मिंग वाढतंय आणि त्याने वेगवेगळे इफेक्ट त्या ठिकाणी पृथ्वीवरती वाढत आहे. आणि आपण हे सुरुवातीला बघितलं की ऑक्साइड्स ऑफ कार्बन कोणते कोणते आहेत, जसे कार्बन मोनॉक्साईड आणि कार्बन डायऑक्साइड, त्यांचे इफेक्ट्स काय आहेत, त्यांचे सोर्सेस काय आहेत, बरोबर ना. तर हे जे सोर्सेस आहे अगोदरचे, दीज आर द सोर्सेस ऑफ कार्बन मोनॉक्साईड. Okay, these are carbon monoxide pollutant, and these are the carbon dioxide pollutants. Okay, so these are the things which we have studied in this lecture. So this is what the last lecture of your semester first for chemistry second from my end. Okay, if you feel any query, you just raise the question, we can repeat that session. Okay, but try to listen lecture again and again so that your concept will be get clear. Thank you.